Hello everyone, I'm Deputy Ryan Mangan with the Olmsted County Sheriff's Office. A deputy with the Sheriff's Office and also a canine handler. Hope everybody's doing well through this crazy COVID pandemic, the crazy times that we're in. Today we're going to show you a little bit of what our canines can do. Deputy Ryan Jones and his canine Django. This canine team is going to show us some obedience. So every year we have to certify in patrol work, and obedience is part of that certification that we have to obtain a certain score to pass. That's an annual certification we have to do, and this is just part of that. This is what we call a heeling pattern, where the dog needs to stay by the handler's side, like as you see canine Django doing right there, focused on Deputy Jones as they're walking. Different speeds. We do turns, left turns, right turns, about turns. And Django was taught no matter what, he is at the side of his handler, Deputy Jones. And at certain times here, we'll reward them for what they're doing. That's what they work for. They work for that ball. They'll do almost anything for that ball, for that toy. That's what we do to convince them to do what we want them to do. So here he's going to do some walking control. So we're walking and we'll give a dog a command, whether it's sit, down, or a stand. Deputy Jones tells his dog to down. He's taught to stay there. Well, Deputy Jones walks away until he says he can come with him. Right back into that heeling position. And he'll do an about turn, and then he'll give another position command to the dog, and the dog should stay there. Django's done this a few times. He's one of our older canines. I believe he's about 6 years old, going on 7. Still a very reliable partner for Deputy Jones. These dogs will work as long as we let them, as long as their body holds up. There's no set age that we retire them. It's just a matter of how their body's holding up with injuries and joints and all that stuff. And as of now, Django's doing very well. All this is a fun game for the dogs. We make it fun for them. If we're too boring for them, they won't want to do the work. They don't look happy. So all we do is fun, fun, fun. It's just a big game for them. They don't even realize they're working. They're having such a good time. So now we'll do our distance control, where Deputy Jones will give a series of voice or hand commands, repositioning the dog from a down to a sit and a sit to a down. Down. Yes. Django was flawless like always.